The internal pain after being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
What happens when a music mogul's empire starts crumbling down due to controversy?
Sean Diddy.
There are not many people in this hip-hop industry who are as popular as Sean P. Diddy Combs, who got success in music, fashion, and business fields. Nevertheless, there is the less exposed side of it, which has, however, been civilized by court battles, scandals, and shocking revelations. Recent allegations have made the situation with P. Diddy even worse and threaten his reputation in the long term. How far down this rabbit hole does it go?
This is the police. We have you surrounded.
It's important to consider P. Diddy's past legal troubles in order to appreciate the gravity of the current circumstance. Puff Daddy was charged with commercial dispute resolution, and during his career he emerged as a disputative figure in the entertainment industry. One that occurred in 1999 was with Diddy and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, who was involved in a shooting incident in New York City. This confrontation was followed by a sensational trial, which accused Diddy of bribery and possession of a gun. Sadly, it altered his image, even though a not guilty verdict was given in that case against him. In the case of O. Wingate Sons LLC v. Sean Combs, often known as the Puff Daddy's lawsuit, Diddy has faced lawsuits for some offenses like copyright and conflict of labor, among others, not excluding the event in a nightclub. The sheer volume of his legal battles has drawn criticism from both opponents and supporters, despite the fact that he has been able to resolve many of these issues out of court. Diddy appeared to be able to handle these issues and keep his position as a music tycoon for many years, but it is gradually emerging that the current situation is significantly more toxic. In recent months, P. Diddy has found himself in the heart of severe sexual assault claims. Multiple women have come out accusing the music producer of sexual assault, with some of the charges extending back several years. Many in the industry are astonished by these claims because Diddy had previously been able to maintain a reasonably clean record when it comes to accusations of this kind. One of the most damaging allegations came from a former worker at Diddy's Bad Boy Records label, who says she suffered from sexual harassment and assault at the hands of the rapper when she was employed there. In her testimony, she claimed that Diddy fostered a toxic workplace where inappropriate behavior was commonplace, and individuals who voiced their opinions were frequently ignored or fired. In an attempt to recover damages for the psychological and emotional abuse she suffered while working for Diddy, the woman has sued him. There are more accusations to make. Diddy is accused by another lady, a former model, of drugging and beating her up at a party at his estate. She says that Diddy and his friends forced her to use drugs, and he attacked her after she became unable to care for herself. This woman has also filed a lawsuit, which brings P. Diddy's current string of legal troubles to an increasing number. The hush that appears to have surrounded P. Diddy's company for years is what makes these accusations even more unsettling. Speaking out, former staff members and business insiders assert that Diddy used his resources and power to stifle any unfavorable headlines about him. These sources claim that coercion, threats of legal action, or cash settlements intended to silence critics of his operations were used against anyone who dared to reveal the more complicated aspects of them. Despite the disturbing behavior occurring behind the scenes, Diddy was able to continue functioning without much public attention thanks to this culture of quiet. Diddy's public image was shielded by the power dynamics at work, where colleagues and staff feared for their careers if they spoke up. But now, as more victims have the bravery to come forward, this carefully manicured facade is beginning to break apart. Aside from the sexual assault charges, Diddy is also facing accusations of financial abuse. Speaking up about the unequal contracts they had that left them financially handicapped while Diddy enjoyed the benefits of their success are a number of singers who were once signed to Bad Boy Records. Numerous artists assert that they were compelled into signing agreements that handed Diddy the lion's share of their revenue, leaving them with minimal evidence of their labor. Mase and The Lox, two former Bad Boy acts, have openly expressed their displeasure with Diddy's management of their careers. Mase in particular particular has publicly criticized Diddy, charging that he takes advantage of up-and-coming artists for personal financial benefit. Mase disclosed in a 2020 social media post that, in spite of the fact that Mase had made a substantial contribution to Bad Boy's success, Diddy would not sell him back his publishing rights unless he paid a huge amount of money. Diddy's reputation has been further damaged by this pattern of financial mismanagement and exploitation, which has caused many to doubt his morality as a businessman. As additional ex-colleagues come forward with similar tales, it's evident that Diddy's empire might have been constructed at the expense of musicians who were exploited. Diddy's legacy is being significantly impacted by a culture of silence, financial exploitation, and accusations of sexual assault. He was formerly looked up to as a pioneer in the music business, but today both industry insiders and fans are closely examining him. Me Too has given victims of sexual assault the confidence to come forward, and Diddy's supposed acts are being re-examined in light of this new cultural environment. Celebrities whose careers were abruptly terminated for similar behavior have happened in the past. In their particular fields, people like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and Harvey Weinstein were once invincible, but once the truth came to light, their fall from grace was quick. Now that he's in a comparable situation, Diddy can perhaps further his career and legacy to be irreparably damaged. Over the years, the media has been crucial in maintaining and enhancing P. Diddy's reputation. Major media outlets have mostly ignored or minimized the more problematic facets of his life, such as prior legal troubles, contentious relationships, and the shadowier side of his ascent to fame, in favor of highlighting his financial achievements, charitable endeavors, and celebrity status. Diddy, who has long been a figure of influence in the entertainment sector, benefited from carefully controlled media narratives that portrayed him as a cultural icon, insulating him from further investigation. But the media's attention is beginning to veer away from the latest accusations as they gain momentum. Numerous well-known media organizations have started looking into Diddy's allegations by speaking with associates, former workers, and potential victims. These accusations, which range from financial conflicts to personal wrongdoing, have the potential to damage his established reputation as an innovator and entrepreneur. Diddy's once close relationships with influential business people could not be sufficient to shield him from the full brunt of the controversy as the pressure on him grows. As public interest in the case grows, documentaries and exposes are sure to come. Journalists are currently looking into previously unreported details on Diddy's business dealings, friendships with other musicians, and alleged unseen behavior. If further embarrassing information comes to light, this heightened media attention could be the last straw for Diddy's public image. His legacy may also be impacted if the investigations turn up evidence of misconduct, since the public may reconsider his influence on contemporary hip-hop and entertainment. There might be serious legal repercussions for P. Diddy. In addition to financial penalties, he might be charged with a crime if the sexual assault lawsuits proceed. Diddy might go on trial soon because the court system is starting to take sexual assault claims more seriously, particularly in the aftermath of the Me Too movement. Apart from the claims of sexual assault, Diddy's money transactions might also be investigated. Should it be demonstrated that he mistreated his artists or participated in immoral commercial activities, he might have to make large settlement payments to the harmed parties. This might further reduce his riches and damage his standing in the corporate community. Fans and the general public are beginning to turn away from P. Diddy as more details of his alleged misbehavior come to light. Many people have expressed dismay and outrage about his actions in the variety of debates surrounding the charges that have swamped social media sites. While some fans want Diddy to be held responsible for his actions, others have called for boycotts of his companies and goods. Public opinion judges are frequently harsh and impatient, and it seems like P. Diddy is taking a big hit. Even though he still has devoted fans who stand by him, public opinion is shifting against him, and his formerly unshakable position in the entertainment industry is fading. How the P. Diddy scenario plays out in the upcoming months is still to be seen. The hip-hop mogul's future becomes more bleak as numerous cases remain unresolved and fresh allegations surface. Should the accusations turn out to be accurate, Diddy's career as we know it would end, and his empire might crumble. Following these disclosures, it is evident that P. Diddy's reputation has been permanently damaged. A rags-to-success story has been replaced with one about the risks of unfettered power, abuse, and behavior. It's unclear if he will be charged with anything, but one thing is for sure: sure, it has only become worse for P. Diddy in recent years. Parts of P. Diddy's biography serve the purpose of reflecting on the temporality of achievement through the lens of the fast-evolving celebrity culture of fame, money, and charm. Controversy may always cast a shadow over Sean P. Diddy Combs' legacy as the accusations grow and the walls shut in. With the revelation of his darker side, the once dominant figure in business, fashion, and music now confronts an uncertain future. One thing is certain, even though the exact result is yet unknown, P. Diddy's empire might never be able to fully recover from the impact of these revelations. As this story develops, the entire globe will be following along, possibly hinting at the downfall of yet another once untouchable person in the entertainment industry.